Well, there it is, folks. Back on December the 16th, Catriona Gray of the Philippines did, in fact, win it, the Miss Universe crown.
I'm calling her the Thriller from Manila.
I like that. Hey, by the way, that country does a very good job with this competition. Catriona, I should say, is the fourth lady already to win Miss Universe from Thailand. From the Philippines, excuse me. So you guys seem to do a very good job on this competition.
Oh, we take pageantry very seriously in the Philippines.
You do.
We don't have Super Bowl, but we have we have the 3 Bs. We have basketball, boxing, and beauty pageants.
How about that?
Now, listen, you know that the lady that preceded you was from South Africa. In fact, she was here a year ago in this very studio after she won her title.
Yes, Debbie.
And so when you were number 2, it was just you and Miss South Africa. Mm-hmm. Did it in your head you say they're going to pick me because I know they're not going with South Africa again? Not 2 times in a row.
No, that didn't cross my mind at all because you never know. I really believe that we're judged on our performance. So, when I was standing there, I was just wanting to be grateful. Like, if I am to be first runner-up, I'm grateful. I know I've made my country proud. I know I've done all that I can. But if I'm to win this, let's have a celebration. Oh, my goodness, if we actually do it.
Yeah. I mean, look, you're a very talented lady. You can sing. You can act. You're obviously very, very beautiful.
Thank
you. You're welcome. But so when you get into this, you're surrounded by other beautiful women, and you all hate each other because we all know that. And you're going to say all the right things, but God, women are the worst. So, but as you're going, do you actually really think in your heart of hearts, with all the nice things we've said about you, that you're really going to win? I mean, or you're not shocked?
I was shocked. If you can see my face, it's just I'm overcome with emotion.
No.
And I do believe in myself. I believe in my ability. But as you said, so many beautiful women, so many accomplished women, intelligent, with causes. So I don't know how the judges do their job, but very thankful that they ended up with me.
Are you staring at the women going, look at her, she may have a better ass than me. She's got bigger boobs. Are you staring at these girls doing that in your mind?
Not at all, because it's not. Yeah, I think that's. No, because it's not a body proportion competition. We're not just there for our bodies.
That's right. That's right. No personality. Oh no, the whole package is what you are, Catriona.
Thank you.
Catriona Gray of the Philippines. And initially, you were reluctant to get into beauty pageants. You weren't you weren't that big on it.
Yeah, because I think I saw it as a lot of people still continue to see it as just the show. I never saw it as a platform or what the girl actually does throughout the whole year of her reign. I didn't see that they actually have a place or a purpose to fulfill or a job to do. And of course, I was really made aware of that, being from the Philippines and seeing that it's such a big thing for us. And so beauty queens in Philippine society really do have such a big platform already.
They do.
Just as a national candidate.
But were you this philanthropic before? I mean, I know that your single, for example, is inspired by the Young Focus Philippines group. You've done amazing work to raise awareness for AIDS and HIV. I mean, you've really done some incredible stuff. This was pre-winning Miss Universe, right? This didn't start in the last couple of weeks.
No. I've been very active in my volunteer work for 3 years now. So that's actually what opened up my mind to pageantry, because I was being a volunteer, but then I kept thinking, how can I do more? And I mean, I'm one person, but seeing the platform of pageantry and the way that it is in Philippine society, I was like, wow, what if I could merge the two, merge my work for my causes and the platform of pageantry to reach more people? Because in Philippines, when a beauty queen speaks, people listen.
Sure. In New York, too, trust me. I mean, and you saw for the first time working with this Young Focus group. I mean, you're doing great for yourself. You're living in Midtown Manhattan. She's one of us, Bernie. You're going to have a million opportunities. You're going to make tons of money. But you did see firsthand, working with the Young Focus group in Philippines, what the word poverty really means, right?
Yeah, when I was growing up, I had never experienced poverty firsthand, and it's really something different when you see it with your own 2 eyes and you're walking among the streets. It's something that impacted me, and I was never the same after. And that is why I became so passionate about that cause and about working in that community. And just to tell you a little bit about it, it's called Smoky Mountain, because it is literally a mountain made of trash, because it's a garbage dump area. Wow. And so the families in that certain area, they make a living of scavenging through garbage garbage and, collecting and selling recyclable materials to make ends meet.
Sounds like downstairs, Penn Station.
Yeah.
And so when you walk through the community, you really see that the ones that suffer the most are the children, because not only do they have to live and are brought up in that environment, but also they don't really get to have the opportunity to go to school. And if they do, they're pulled out early just to help the family make ends meet.
And a lot of us here living, say, in New York City or in the Western world in general, we need to get a perspective about the poverty that exists in other parts of the world, like the Philippines, for example. I mean, it's total devastating, like India, Africa, etc. Some terrible things. But coincidentally, Catriona, your predecessor, Demi, who handed you the crown that night when you won, she was here a year ago.
Yeah.
And she was living in New York City, and she was wondering what she was going to do, how she was going to her social life. Now she's dating Tim Tebow, who is Tim Tebow is not only half Filipino.
Is he?
He's half Filipino, and he also does charity work in the Philippines.
Well, there you go. I hope Demi comes and visits in the Philippines. I hope I'm there at the same time. We could get together.
Have you started to think about, though, like, and Bernie's right, Demi was in here. She's adorable, too, and very, very smart. And she was, kind of mapping out what she's going to do next. So now you go from Philippines to Midtown Manhattan, which is a little different, I would imagine. But have you started to map out what you're going to do outside of your work what do you do for fun? Like tonight, you're going out with your blonde friend here and 6 or 7 Jägermeister shots, dance on a table till 4 in the morning, and take some crazy cab driver home at 5 in the morning. Is that you?
Come on, you can tell us.
No, it actually is not. I'm quite a grandma when it comes to partying and things like that. I'm really not a partier, and I'm suffering from the worst jet lag because it's 13-hour difference from the Philippines to here.
Wow.
So around 6 p.m., I'm clocking out.
You're going to bed?
Yeah.
Really? Good for you. That's doing the right thing.
Right.
But listen, you are on the conservative side. As a matter of fact, the swimsuit competition gave you a little bit of the willies or whatever. It made you nervous, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's nothing natural like to feel that you're going out in a two-piece in front of so many people. But there's a comforting fact that, I don't believe that on the criteria is, must have a so-and-so inch waist or must look a certain way, because there is no perfect figure, and the Miss Universe organization has that stance.
That's true. But, for example, what is Gretchen Carlson in charge of?
She's the Miss America.
Miss America. She wants to completely do away with the bathing suit competition. Now, look, there's no question that you win with a combination of talents, which you've got. You're the whole package.
She's a musician, and she's also a black belt in one of the martial arts.
That's right.
Believe it or not.
You've got it all. But on a serious note, if you want to continue to keep the interest of men, who for the most part are just dirty animals and just don't care, then I'm being serious. Unfortunately, some of that stuff needs to stay as part of these things. You're aware of that as well. I mean, you do know that, right? That it needs to be a part of it.
I don't think the swimsuit competition is there just for the attention of men, though. I really feel that it serves a higher purpose.
I told him that. See, I told you.
I agree with you.
I told you that. You see that?
Because if you think about it, our judging panel is all women. This year, it was a panel of complete women, and the criteria that we're based on, and also what we stand for. We're proud of our bodies, and we're proud of ourselves, how we walk out there and are confident.
It's your poise and your grace, and exactly how you walk and how beautiful you are. All of those things. It's not the stuff that he's alluding to.
What do you mean I'm alluding?
Necessarily.
You're the one who told me about this before the show.
You're a dirty dog.
But I think it's also refreshing for young people to see real bodies on stage. We're not through the filter, we're not retouched, we're real bodies on stage. And I think that's really comforting for maybe a young girl to look up and see, oh, look, I can see my body in that girl.
Oh, so true. So now you have makeup on this morning, but not a lot.
Oh,
you don't need it. To be honest, you don't. But on an average morning, how much time do you spend making yourself up?
It depends what my energy level is. If I'm really awake, I can be quite fast. I can get ready in 30 minutes.
Wow.
But if I'm sleepy and I want to just be leisurely about it, can take up to an hour and a half.
An hour and a half?
No, I doubt it. Come on. All you need to do is wash your face and you're good to go, I'm sure. Listen, Catriona Gray, she's Miss Universe. She's from the Philippines. She's in studio with Bernie and Sid on WABC Radio. And to Sid's point about looks and all that stuff, social media today adds another dimension to the difficulty of being a beauty pageant contestant, but Miss Universe in particular, I would imagine. So how do you handle that? I mean, people get nasty on it, and it's got to. I mean, it hurts, doesn't it? I don't know what they're going to get nasty about with you, but they'll find a way.
Yeah.
Well, I think being a Philippine representative is great training ground because we are so involved in pageantry. So already, and we're one of the biggest social media countries in the world.
True.
Number one Facebook user.
Is that right?
Yes, we are.
True. Yes.
So I already had to really grow a thick skin, even as a national representative. And you know what? At the end of the day, I just had to teach myself, why would I allow other people to define my worth and allow me to think differently about myself when they don't know me? They don't know the length of my journey. They've never met me. So why would I let what they have to say
Look at you.
define me?
You're great. You got to teach this guy that because
I freak out.
He falls apart. And one little bit of criticism.
She's not surprised. She knows me already. Who's the biggest star in Manila? You ready for this? Who's the biggest star?
Manny Pacquiao.
How'd you know I was going to go there?
Come on.
I'm a big boxing guy.
She's a smart lady. What, are you kidding me?
I've seen all of his fights. I even nicknamed my own son Jinky. Which
Really?
Of course, yes.
It's the wife.
This is his wife's name.
Yes.
And I'm a huge Pacquiao guy. I mean, I know he lost all those fights to that one guy, whatever, they split him. But he's a huge, and he's a politician there, isn't he?
Yes, he is. He's still very prominent in Philippine society, and he actually has 2 fights coming up this year.
I know.
Yeah. So
Does he have anything left? Could he still fight?
I believe so. I mean, I know he's been training really hard. Excited to see how he fares out.
Look, she really likes him. She gets like, all defensive.
She's representing.
I know.
And so is he.
Yeah.
And also, Bruno Mars is half Philippine, I believe. So
yes, he is.
Tebow, Mars, and Manny Pacquiao.
Manny's all Filipino.
We got some magic in the gene pool.
Yeah, right.
And you're on display here representing again that magic because you're beautiful,
Thank
Catriona
you.
Gray from Miss Universe. We're out of time.
Yeah.
But we wish you, we want you to come back.
We do.
And,
sure.
we wish you all the best. We hope you get a good night's sleep tonight and take advantage of this
you.
city this weekend and have a good time.
This was
Thanks.
her first radio interview. You and I.
Wow, we are honored.
We're
Thank
honored.
you so much for
Thank
having
you.
me, guys. I'm in the neighborhood. I might come by and say hello.
Please do.
All
Anytime.
right.
Anytime. We love it. Catriona Gray from the Philippines. Miss
Thank
Universe
you.
on the Bernie and Sid show on WABC. Thank you.